Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Cognomen, noun, cognominal, cognomination. Cognomen, noun, a third name in ancient Rome, typically a nickname or family identifier. More broadly, any distinguishing name or epithet. Historical. The third part of a Roman citizen's name, for example Caesar in Gaius Julius Caesar, often hereditary or descriptive. General. A distinctive nickname or surname, for example Cyrus the Great. Literary. An honorific or mocking epithet, for example Richard the Lionheart. Biology. Obsolete. A taxonomic name below the genus level. Test note. Most relevant to GRE or SAT in historical or literary contexts. Focus on its Roman origin and figurative use for nickname. Julius Caesar's cognomen became synonymous with imperial power, much like Kaiser or Tsar. In ancient Rome, a cognomen often indicated a person's lineage or notable trait, such as Cicero, chickpea. The SAT passage discusses how a cognomen could evolve into a hereditary surname. Cognominal, adjective form, rare. The scholar analyzed the cognominal traditions of patrician families in Republican Rome. GRE test takers should recognize that cognominal distinctions were crucial in Roman social hierarchy. Cognomina, plural. The historian catalogued the cognomina of prominent Roman generals to trace familiar connections. Analogies on the GMAT might pair cognomina with epithets or sobriquets. Key tips for test takers, TOEFL, SAT, GRE, GMAT. Usage and importance. Cognomen appears in high-difficulty vocabulary sections, GRE or GMAT, and historical passages, SAT. It often relates to naming conventions, titles, or linguistic evolution. For example, how nicknames become formalized. Likely question formats, analogies. Cognomen is to epithet as alias is to name. Both denote alternative titles. Synonym selection. Cognomen is about the same as sobriquet, moniker, appellation, but differs in historical specificity. Sentence completion. The emperor's blank cognomen reflected his military prowess, much like Alexander the Great. Likely confusables. Nom de plume, pen name, French origin. Patronym, name derived from a father, for example, Johnson. Semantic overlaps. Pseudonym, false name, for example, for authors, versus cognomen, historically rooted nickname. Relevant idioms or proverbs. While no direct idioms use cognomen, these names are test relevant. Arose by any other name, Shakespeare, on naming conventions. Nomen est omen, Latin, the name is a sign, used in GMAT critical reasoning. Test-taking strategies. Context clues. In passages, cognomen often appears alongside Roman history, linguistics, or social hierarchies. Root recognition. Break it down. Cog means known. Nomen means name. Together, known name. Prioritize. Higher priority for GRE or GMAT than TOEFL. SAT may test it in historical context.